Here's the debater channel in Norton, Massachusetts. It's 55 degrees at 6:55 a.m. And good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news. And the stories of Tuesday, May 26, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, May 26, 2026. It's 55 degrees in Norton and 57 degrees in Fall River. Here are the nines. It's now 59 degrees in Fall River and 55 degrees in Norton. Here are the nines. U.S. launches new strikes in Iran, targeted boats and missile launchers. While Rubio says that U.S.-Iran peace deal could take a few more days. There's no longer a risk of explosion from a damaged California chemical taking Garden Grove. Husbands of Winthrop shooting victim charged with manslaughter. The American Republic of Congo is no stranger to Ebola outbreaks. Why is there a vaccine or treatment to help now? Jalen Brunson named 2026 Eastern Conference Finals MVP as the New York Knicks crushed the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1 of 4 Eastern Conference Finals, 130-93. Beloved 2018 Mr. Rogers stamp returns after winning USPS contest. With epidemic outbreaks in response, WHO Chief warns Ebola outbreak will get worse before it gets better. Global oil price rises after U.S. strikes in Iran caused peace deal. American journalists in charge with serving as a registered agent for China. UAE cuts prices of 160 medicines for its chronic diseases by up to 60%. International cave rescue team, where the race against time and the weapon allows to find it to bring 7 people trapped in the flooded cave to safety. BTS wins the top prize again at American Music Awards. Seoul surged to a new high over the 8,000 for optimism for U.S.-Iran deal. Death toll rises to 3 in Seoul overpass collapse. Seoul, North Korea fired close-range ballistic missiles that have a projectiles in the Yellow Sea on Tuesday. Seoul's military said that tensions remain high in the peninsula. A Spanish national who was reported had the virus hit cruise ship was tested positive the virus. Spanish health officials said on Monday. President Claudia Sheinbaum declared that the Iranian national soccer team will stay in the Mexico travel to the United States during the World Cup. U.S. Israel forced the launch of renewed wave of strikes targeting Hezbollah on Monday as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu testified the attacks. Take a look at stocks now. Up today, 4.04 at 55.79.70. S&P 5 up 27.75 at 473.47. And Nasdaq up 50.87 at 26.43.97. Dollar Sports at 6.58. Carter Hurricanes lead in 32 games to win with a 3-2 win over the Montreal Canadiens. And the Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Chicago Cubs 2-1. Baltimore Orioles 9. Tampa Bay Rays 7-13. White Sox 3. Minnesota Twins 1. Milwaukee Brewers 5. St. Louis Cardinals 1. Yankees 4. Kansas City Royals 3. Chicago Reds 7. New York Mets 2. Arizona back 6. Substitute Giants 2. Washington Nationals 10. Cleveland Guardians 2. It's Philadelphia Phillies 5. 3. Senators Padres Stafford Houston Astros 9. Texas Rangers Stafford Miami Marlins 8. Toronto Blue Jays 2. Los Angeles Dodgers 5. Colorado Rockies 3. And the Seattle Mariners 9. Athletics 2. WBA action positive. Fired the A1 New York Liberty 74 and Golden State Factories 97. Connecticut Sun 70. Carpenter Times finals match with thing for New York, but job not done. Mitchell Hunter clear on feature Atkinson support. Astros Senate finishes off combined. No debut. And today the Red Sox Switzerland Braves at Fenway Park. Peter Chelu's time is 6:59. Time now for Trevor Watch. MPT Blue Line delays about 50 minutes due to a problem with overnight routes at Wetland train-based standby stations. Fox Line train 7208, 5:70 from Fox Arbor, Foxborough Arbor, 5 50 minutes passing between Foxborough and South Station. Rockline train 13, 6:35 a.m. from North Station to Rain 5. 50 minutes passing between North Station and Rockport. $95 stop inside. The little zone between 6 down to Providence. 95 stop at the back trend downtown Providence. 195 northbound Old Route 185 Providence. 185 eastbound to 95 Washington Bridge. 185 westbound Old Route Seacoast Washington Bridge. 95 7 Old Route around the Providence Stretch. 146 Philippines around 95 Providence. 138 westbound side Philippines around the Jamestown Bridge. 24 on the northbound side of the Berkeley down to Taunton. 146 on the 148 on the northbound side is back to Route 24 in Taunton. Route 3 south of the back to the Sagamore Bridge. Route 60 Puddles to the stretch and south to the stretch to 28 eastbound side of the border of the southbound side of Route 28. 95 stop and go between Route 152 and Route 128 get stretch 24 slow between A1 and the Route 128 get stretch. Route 3 stop and go to the March stretch between Hingham and the Bridge split. Cyber Expressway is back to the Bridge 3 split over the data. Mass Everett Center data Boston. 1 greater the northbound side back to Bridge 2 switch to Westwood. Pack Westwood also to load with data. South Boston, South slow. Count also good Route 1 also slow between Riverdale and Charleston. Pack East also between Fairmont and Newton Quarter and Preston around the Pruitt Tunnel. 93 South also to between same route to the 9 of Boston, Massachusetts. 128 South also to between PB all the data. Woburn and Havens again around the Lexington stretch. Route 3 South back to the Chelmsford down the Milwaukee stretch to the weather. Burlington stretch. 485 South of also around the Harbor all the data. Large stretches. 485 north of the back to the Littleton stretch. Route 2 eastbound also before Route 485 Littleton. 29 eastbound also around Little around Route 146 at Route down to Worcester and Western Mass side West Out. Look good. 84 eastbound also around Farmington on the Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound also around 6 down with American, Connecticut. 84 westbound also at Sudbury stretch and down to Newtown, Connecticut. Bear Park Road also to Terminal down to New Canaan. 95 stop in the back street, Bridgeport down to Greenwich and up and over the weekend highways all look good. Here, Children's time 7:02. Time now for weather on this Tuesday morning. It's going to be a nice, beautiful, sunny summer day today. As it's going to be warm and pleasant on today and hotter on the Wednesday before a bit of a cool down. Thursday and Friday, sun risk accident afternoon, storms Wednesday afternoon, showers Thursday afternoon, and temperatures trend near or below normal headed to the weekend as rain just returned to more pleasant conditions today. Bring primitive near-term forecast better during holiday weekend we just left beyond. This is some of the weekend. This place beyond Dayville largely total mid-level flow with surface high pressure to start on Tuesday as subsidence and the max drier mass. Parts January 0.5 inches briefly will give us a drier Tuesday with a plenty of sun filter front the high fierce warm convection and the low mid-level layers. Consider with a good mix in it. If it will be push high temperatures back to the 80s and for reference, no highs. This time of the year will be up in the 60s to mid 70s on Wednesday before a bit of a cool down. Thursday, Friday with slight risk and isolated afternoon shots. Wednesday afternoon shots. Thursday more afternoon. Perfect low level warm convection. Warm Wednesday pushes the temperatures a bit up for 80s while moisture infection kicks in with 2 points rise to the relative at 60s, especially along the south coast. This contributes to the decent amount of instability focus again on the south coast with 1,000 plus JKG, Cape Wall, low level at rates are 6.7.5 Celsius kilometers limitations. However, the cooler dry air in the mid-level of the mid-level upstraits, which limited updraft developments even so given the cold front, dropping about there, provided some lift to get a real out some scattered showers and thunderstorms after the evening differential time. It is right beyond this. Friday, Thursday, the air mass is cooler than the difference of the series have shortwave runs at the base of an Eastern Canada front. The control directly with a 70 that means cold temperatures at 70s and a little no is fully in with some all the some drill shots expected for faster start to the rest. Temperatures trend near below normal ahead into the weekend as rain just returned. A deeper cutoff low within ran to the base of the previously mentioned the Friday night Saturday time period with bringing an Asian colder mass overhead depending on how deep it ends up being and still in constraints on how the golden wet this system is up in New England models under an agreement with the acres of the deep shore, the not exact placement and who will get the bulk to the wet weather. In some kind it's considered in favor of Northern New England for wettest weather. Not seeing quick improvement in the school and settle pattern. New England next week as the cinematic pattern features this year to make about will be at the extended forecast period. Okay, forecast goes like this. That's coming to 81 degrees. Call wake up in the southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Afternoon tight. Forecast coming to 39 degrees. Something about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Wednesday, Sunday, Jaws at Thursday after 5 p.m. Most of the South Sky about 85, low 58 degrees and just beaches 25% dew rate provides less than 10 minutes. Possible Thursday. Check the shot May after 2 p.m. Mostly Saskatchewan 73, low 50 degrees, and over about 68 Mile just based 40%. Friday, check the shot after 2 p.m. Mostly Saskatchewan 6 times low 48 degrees, and over about 3 to 6 Mile just based 30%. And Saturday, check the shots practice Saskatchewan 65 low 46 degrees, and over about 69 Mile just 20 Mile just based 50%. But Sunday, most of Saskatchewan 6 times low 58 degrees, and over about 3 to 7 and from Monday, check the shots most of Saskatchewan 700 degrees, warms about 5 to 8 Mile just based 30%. Currently, it's 55 degrees in Saskatchewan. That's going to be it from Water reported this May 26 on a Sunday morning. Peter J. Wednesday. Have a good morning, Wednesday. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Have a good day, and good morning.